of the luxuries of having a removable cast for your leg is that you can take it off for your shower. You want to get a narrow, sturdy chair that you can put into the bathtub. And potentially a little stool like this that you can rest your foot on if your knee can bend that much. The also majorly important thing is make sure all of your stuff is right within easy reach. Your soap, your shampoo, body wash, whatever you're going to be using. I made the mistake last time of having a shower, and the shampoo was at the back of the tub over there, and I leaned my weight on the chair, and yeah, the chair went like this, and I almost fell head over tea kettle out of the tub. Yeah, you don't want to do that. The best way I've found to get into the tub is to just sit your butt down over the edge like this and onto your chair. Then go about the business of taking your cast off. Okay, I've got this sock thing under my cast. Now, the trickiest part is to make sure you try not to bend it. Look at how quick the atrophy sets in. Okay, you want to try and keep your leg in the same angle as much as possible that it was in the cast. These socks, they get all gross, so you're going to want to get one or two if you can from the hospital, and then you can wash them in between putting your cast back on after your shower. Don't need my glasses. Okay. Probably have to move the chair back just a little bit. Oh yeah, and you want your shower curtains inside the tub, or they're going to drain water all over your floor. Also learned that the hard way. Okay, hopefully you can see me. Oh, this gets a little tricky not to bend the foot. Get it around the damn shower curtain. There we go. Alright. Now if you're lucky enough to have a shower head that's removable, you're going to want to do that. It's easier to wash the lower body of your leg, the lower part of your body if you have a removable shower head. And I find it easier to have liquid soap than the bar soap. Well, not easier, but I just like it better. I like the smell, and I like my loofah. And of course, you're always going to stand on your good leg. And try not to move that much because the bottom of the shower gets a bit slippery. And that's why you have your chair, so that if you start to slip, you can just sit down. Of course, I'm ridiculously independent, so if you have someone who's willing to help you have a shower, that might just be a better option. Now, if you don't have a removable shower head like this, then you're just going to, of course, have your shower up like that. And you're just going to get as close as you can to the edge of the tub so that you can wash all of you underneath the shower string without having to move around much. And if you have long hair, you might just want to get somebody to help you wash it in the sink. My hair is like super short, so I don't have that problem. You can also use the side of the shower and your arms to help you keep your balance. And of course you can shave your armpits in the shower, why not? Don't shave your legs in the shower though. I'll have another video on how to do that. Or leg, because you're probably not going to matter the one that's in the cast. Alright, one thing I have noticed is that the good leg gets sore quickly in the shower. So you want to be quick if you can. And getting out is basically just the opposite of getting in. Push the chair back into the shower, hold on, support your leg. Of course, that'll depend on where you broke it. If you broke it down here, you probably aren't going to be in a room full of cast. Very slowly, very carefully. Put it over the edge. I actually broke my knee, so my knee's the part that I have to be really sensitive about. My femur and my shin can take a little bit of pressure. Okay. You grab your towel and there you go. And when you're drying your broken leg, be very gentle. Dry yourself off and take your cast and your crutches and hobble your way back to a bed is, I find, the easiest place to get your cast back on.